I mean, now they're saying, oh, well, he could be charged under 3 criminal statutes: removal or destruction of records, obstruction of investigation, and violating the Espionage Act. It makes it all read as though he's sort of a criminal. And the warrant approved by Garland authorised the search of the 45 office. Mr Trump was the 45th president. And, quote, all storage rooms and all other rooms or areas in which boxes or documents could be stored. But, Peggy, Hillary Clinton used a private email server to conduct official state business with more than 2,000 of them classified by the State Department. Jake made this point last night. She later deleted about 33,000 emails before government officials could investigate them. No raid. I mean, Mr Trump doesn't seem to have denied that classified material was found, but Hillary Clinton used a private server for official business and more than 2,000 documents are classified. No problem.
And she deleted emails and records that were under an active subpoena. And let's talk about this Records Act, because it's never been used to prosecute anybody. You get a hand slapped. And by the way, President Obama left with truckloads of information that he took for his presidential library that he promised to digitize and return. Not one page has been digitized. He doesn't even have a presidential library under construction. And is he being prosecuted like this? We see the hypocrisy. Everybody sees it. And what has Donald Trump done? He's been an entrepreneur, a builder, a successful businessman. In fact, he's probably one of the greatest American success stories, and the left has hated him from day one because he stood on the steps of the Capitol. He looked out to the American people and he said, I've been elected and given power that I want to return to you, the people, the rightful owners of that power. And the left has hated him for it since day one and have been after him ever since.
Absolutely.
To get him in one way or another. The last thing they want is for him to re-announce he's running for president. And so they're doing anything they can to get it
to try and deny him his entitlement to stand again. I mean, you read this and it reads as if Donald Trump was in the White House. Donald Trump, 75 years of age, shoveling stuff into boxes. No, take this. No, keep that. I mean, what they're trying to suggest is Mr Trump withheld documents when he gave others to the National Archives. Peggy, what do we know about reports that the FBI had an informant amongst Mr Trump's staff or family who tipped them off?
We don't know much about it. That certainly has been rumored. It seems like somebody knew their way around the spaces, but at the same time, for the FBI to spend 9 hours there looking for supposedly just a few documents that were on their list, either they went far beyond the scope of the search warrant or they didn't have anybody on the inside who was working with them. Otherwise, they would have strategically gone in,
would have gone straight
got what
to
they needed.
Yeah, it would have gone straight to it.
Yeah.
I mean, Donald Trump has said, for the benefit of our viewers, number one, about the material taken. Number one, he said it was all declassified. Number two, they didn't need to seize anything. They could have had it any time they wanted without playing politics or breaking in. It was in secured storage with an additional lock put on it at their request. And to repeat your point, Mr Trump claimed that Barack Obama took classified material with him when he left the White House, including papers relating to America's nuclear weapons program. Quote, President Barack Hussein Obama kept 33 million pages of documents, much of them classified. He says Trump, how many of them pertain to nuclear? Word is lots. Where does this go now? I mean, there's talk basically that Biden's going to visit President Xi in November. It has seemed to me that there's some nexus between Biden and China that we don't know anything about. I don't think you can escape the conclusion, can you, that the Bidens and the Chinese leadership know something we don't know, Peggy?
Absolutely. And where there's smoke, there's truly fire. And think about all the things that President Trump has been accused of without evidence, and all the evidence that points directly to Biden and his family that nothing has been gone after. And, you know, Joe Biden has everything that they've accused Donald Trump of has proven to be false and baseless accusations. But think about it. Every single thing that Donald Trump warned us would happen under a Joe Biden presidency is coming true. And some of it even worse than even he imagined. And he was laughed at. He was mocked.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately, he was very true. America is a dangerous place under Joe Biden.